folks. My name is Jay, and I'm the creator of the comic book series SOME State University, which is based on the HBCU experience. But anyway, this video is about a series that I did that spawned from my comic book, and it's called the SOME HBCU Alumni Series, where I interview or I converse with other alumni from HBCUs. As you can see, I have on my Norfolk State shirt, alumni shirt. Behold, you know what I'm saying? I always got to represent Norfolk State. But this series is just like where I just interview, just HBCU alumni. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to whatever. I just want to know, your journey, what your experience was like. You know what I'm saying? It's your HBCU. What are you doing now? My motto is it's not really an interview. It's more of a conversation. It's really cool. I had started season 2 last year. Life started lifing. I ended up losing some, footage, but I regained it back. It took me a while, so I apologize to those who I interviewed. Like, shout out to Greg, and Nia and other, folk. So my sincerest apologies, but I'm back. Shout out to Stacy. She was the one who kicked off season 2. Her video is up now. But this, after this video, I'm about to drop Greg's interview, and then Nia's after, and et cetera, et cetera. I'm trying not to be long-winded. About to drop this video. Hope all like it. And yeah, that's it. Behold, and while you're at it, go get that SOME State University. You're gonna laugh your ass off. It's a comedy. Anyway, let me shut up. I have a promo at the end, so anyway, with that said, I'm Jay, and I'm out. I have a guest with me. I actually interviewed this guy before, but it was in a group setting, and let me tell you something. That was one of the best fucking interviews I ever had in my life. I was rolling from beginning to end. It was great. I think we was there. I think it was about 3 hours. It was long.
It was long.
It was long.
We was talking we were saying a lot of stuff we probably shouldn't have been saying.
Hey, it's all good.
Alcohol, man. That's
yeah.
Once again, right?
I might, if I have a Patreon and I got to get the consent, I might release some of that shit. I don't know.
It depends on who's signing it. You gotta put black dots over people's faces.
Exactly. There we go. There we go.
He was never there.
Exactly.
I was never there.
Hey man, what's some interviews they had back in the day,
yeah, the blurred face, the first 48 jump.
Yeah, but then they had the little voices,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's not me. Your Honor, that's not me.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got this guest right here. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, SOME State University. What's up? My name is G. Wayne.
So this guy, he hails from. Wait, where you hail from, bro?
Washington, D.C.
Yes, he ain't say DMV. He ain't say none of that.
I could.
I mean, you can, but
yeah.
All right, so wait. So my saying now for this interview series is this ain't an interview, it's a conversation.
Okay.
So, but see, when we went to Norfolk State together, but he'll talk about Norfolk State.
Okay.
But this is where I met this brother at, through a mutual cat that I went to high school with named Dama and Kenny. But when we was coming up, it was just the capital region, the metropolitan.
It was the area.
It was the area. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was the area.
It was the area. But I don't remember the term DMV coming about until I know who was from, because I know you know. I know you know. But I ain't start hearing it until oh yeah, I'm giving out my age, but fuck it. 07. That's when I started hearing, or 06.
I go back to 02.
Damn, that's when he made it. Tony Bello. What was his name?
20 Bello.
20 Bello. I said Tony. God damn. Hey man, I got 20.
Yeah.
So he created it then. I don't
like-
remember hearing it then.
Because it was. See, I used to rap. I was just in the DC rap circuit. Well, I guess we really call
So
it
you was
like
with
that.
like XO and all them.
We was in a group together.
Damn.
Me, X, a few other people that you may come and find out down the line.
We was all
XO was in the group.
together.
Care Gaines, who's
That's your cousin.
yeah, he was in the group. Another cat that's blowing up right now in the area, Maserati Black. He was in the group. So it was.
Hey, what about this? I
The
seen
guy
him.
that be battling PG Skillet. Yeah, Skillet was in the group.
So hold up, but even though he was from PG, he was still rocking. I mean, he was.
He was not from PG. He was from Southeast.
What part of Southeast?
Like over by the farms.
Dang. Oh, all right.
He's
I'm
from over that side of
Anacostia,
Southeast.
So, yeah.
He ran with PG, and I mean, if I remember correctly, he ran with the name PG. He said because everyone always want to represent DC. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna represent PG County."
What kind of shit? That's some backwards.
I mean, at the same time, we all met at a PG County High School. We all went to Eleanor Roosevelt. All of us with Eleanor Roosevelt. We all got there differently.
Hold up. Before you.
But I'm just saying.
Shout out to. Hold up.
Yeah.
My bad. Shout out to PG Skillet because I love battle rap. And the first time I ever heard of that brother was I think it was like I can't remember, but it was Grind Time DMV.
Yeah.
I had never heard of PG Skillet before until that was a Rocky years ago.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that he was in the circle then. So anyway, I'm learning some shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Oh nah, I said.
Go ahead, man.
I said so. We was just it was a big group. We was like a DC Wu-Tang, so to speak, right?
Right.
Like our producer and stuff like that. Sino, he had did the score and the soundtrack for the Rayful Edmonds story that came out during that time.
My bad, I'm a little loud.
Yeah, it said, PG Skillet was kind of starting really like getting on the battle circuit. XO was starting to really kind of come out on his own. Kier was definitely like a superstar in his own right in terms of like local DC music. You know what I'm saying? For someone who really haven't released a project, he was just always just kind of being mentioned and being featured and things of that sort. So we was starting to put together something, and then with me and Damo being in college, the idea at the time was, Damo was in college. I hadn't went yet, but the idea at the time was, we could do a record label. Something need to be designed off this. So we need to go get these degrees so we can bring it back and build it up the correct way and get the resources and the education that's needed in order to do this the correct way. Obviously, that fell apart because, we're doing that, but we're doing our own thing. We're growing in life. They're here. Life is life, and they got to do what they got to do. So it all kind of ends up falling apart. But at the end of the day, all them guys are my brothers.
That's what's
we still all talk today.
You still
20 years later, we still talk. We still kick it. When we get a chance, everyone's kind of spread out now in the world.
Yeah.
But we still kick it when we get an opportunity to. It was a family base. It still is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, what's that dude? The hefty dude. I seen him out Highsville by the Bus Boys and Poets. Gordo Brega.
Yeah. Gordo.
Was he with y'all too?
No, he was with Studio 43. And
That's
XO,
Kenny Burns and them.
Kenny Burns and XO ended up going to Studio 43 a little bit after we all kind of separated.
Oh, okay.
Our group was called Hoodlum, so if I mentioned Hoodlum, that's what I'm saying. So our group separated,
Hold up.
Yeah.
So, all right, I remember when we was in Norfolk, and like I said, you getting into that. I remember Damo was like, he was like, Jay, we got a record label called Hoodlum.
Yeah. You did our first logo.
Yeah.
Basically our first and only logo.
Hey, shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it's the things that you don't know, right?
I love this interview already,
right.
bro.
So out of Hoodlum comes a DC rap legend, XO. It comes a battle tyrant, PG Skillet.
Right.
It comes a mental health advocate.
Hey man.
Gaines.
So let me.
It's a crazy situation, but it's amazing that these brothers are doing well, man.
So look. Segue. Your cousin.
Yeah.
I had never heard of him until G Wayne, the good brother here, was like, he needed like a drawing or something for his daughter.
Yeah. The French fry video.
That's it.
I've
Yeah. Seen his journey. If y'all don't know who he is, y'all need to follow him. Like this guy, I've seen him get shot out by like celebrities. I've seen like
Vice President did an interview about a suicide prevention hotline with the Vice President at the White House. He brought me along, and I'm sitting there meeting the Vice President and stuff like that, and her team, and it was an amazing situation. But that just showed. It's crazy because me and him had the conversation. He was like, "Dog, we grew up down the street.
Right.
We have no access to this place growing up as DC residents."
That's
and
wild.
We literally just walked in this motherfucker. I mean, you go through security check, but like, but we walked in. It's like this is insane. This is literally what HBCU education brought you, because he's an HBCU grad too. We went to UDC.
And a lot of people don't know that UDC is an HBCU.
It's an HBCU, correct. It's one of the oldest HBCUs too.
See, I didn't even know that. I knew it was an HBCU, but I didn't know it was the oldest.
Not the oldest, but one of the oldest.
See, University of the District of Columbia needs to get more respect from people. That it doesn't.
But it gets respect, specifically the law school. The thing is, I mean, in terms of us being natives of the city,
right?
And it's the same way with Norfolk State, with the natives that was in 757. It carries a stigma.
It does.
That's not true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These schools are created, and it's like this for plenty of schools throughout the country, HBCUs throughout the country. These schools are known to meet you where you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Howard, obviously, like, it's a private school. If you're going there, you're probably not first gen college student.
Yeah, most likely.
You probably come from either affluent or a real good middle class family. This could happen for you, right? I mean, you'll meet kids that parents are local elected officials.
Right.
Then you're gonna meet kids who parents are, just well-to-do people. They're working class people, but they concentrated on education in the household, and things kind of went the way that it went, so they can go to the schools to Howard.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna meet kids who came from absolutely nothing, but just talented as all hell. And Howard gave them the scholarships and they went, right? But then there's a whole group of people that's still out there that first gen, parents don't know nothing about the college process. They have to take care of like real shit at home while they was in high school.
Yeah.
So education is not on the mind as much as it should be or could be, right? How can I focus on college, or how can I focus on my education if I have to come home and my father just got sentenced to 15 years.
Yeah. My
grades slipped because, my mother hanging with her abusive boyfriend.
Right.
I can't do extracurricular activities because, in the mission applications, they really focus on extracurricular activities. But I can't do extracurricular activities because I got to take care of my brothers and sisters when school ends. I got to go get them home, feed them, get their homework done. So you have people that are going through real life things, and they're not going to be able to, some of them not going to be able to get into these prestigious, what we like to call prestigious HBCUs. So then you have these universities that are great, but they're built on meeting you where you are.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing that Norfolk State was for all of us, right? Because I can't speak for you, but I know for me, I'm not necessarily first generation college student, because my mother did go for a year. And
I ain't first generation, but yeah.
But because, in my situation, and I don't want to get too far away from
you are, man.
I said, but my situation, my grandmother had got sick. My grandmother kind of raised me, half raised me along with my mother, obviously.
Right.
She had got sick when I was in high school, so a lot of, pretty much like viciously sick. And a lot of my high school years went into her caregiving.
Right.
So, at the same time, my father was getting sick with dementia.
While you was in high school?
Yeah.
I got a story for you too.
Yeah. So things are happening in my family. This is what happens when you're part of an older family. At least at that point in time, where medical science and stuff like that isn't as evolved as it is now, right?
Right.
So I had things I had to worry about. I had things I had to do. I had responsibilities outside of school, so I couldn't do a lot of things, and my grades were slipping because of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Damn, I didn't graduate like crazy. I did graduate like 2.98. You know what I'm saying? So I was still good.
Yeah.
But it could have been better, but I didn't have no push into college at that time. And then I kind of just set out and did my own thing, with music in the area, because I was like, this is what I want to do.
What dude named Eric, man?
Yeah, E. I was in the group with E. I was in Like Blood.
Like, using Like Blood?
I mean, at the very
you know,
beginning
with the high
stages.
school with him.
I know. The very beginning stages of Like Blood. Yeah, we was in it. We was
That's
fucking
wild.
with it.
See, it's the universe.
We got records with him.
That's crazy.
It was me, Damo, Ben, E, and Drake.
Drake.
It was a band named Chris too. But Chris, I mean, that was like very early on. Chris went that way. I don't know what happened with that. That's not my story. I don't know.
You talking about Dre out California?
Dre Strong.
Damn. Yeah, that's my man.
Yeah. So like, that's like the very beginning. So this is before.
So y'all legit
Jazz in the District and all that. This is still. I'm thinking 11th grade. I think this is 11th grade.
Hold up.
We met up on Saturdays. Normally we used to meet up at Eastern Market.
Why y'all meet up at Eastern Market?
Because it was the.
That's like my side. I mean, that's not my side.
Because that was a central point for most of it. The Green Line was the finish.
See, that's I be
Green Line was
bro.
Or I might have been in Northeast, at the house I grew up at the time, and I could just go from there. But it just kind of depends on where I was at.
See, hold up. I got these interviews because I cheers or salute, whatever you say.
Yeah.
So, damn, bro, you knew a rack of people, bro.
Yeah. I've been in the game I've been outside for a long time.
You know a chick named Zamaria?
I heard of her. I probably met her before.
Saying their name start with a Z?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I probably met her because that shit sound real familiar.
She got this thing called Swap DC.
No.
You probably seen it though.
Yeah,
you know a chick named Dior?
I know a lot of chicks named Dior.
Oh, fuck that. All right, never mind. Cut. Hold on.
Have you heard of the HBCU comics, SOME State University? You haven't? Let me introduce you to it. It's HBCU like captured the comic before. Now, if you're a fan of the Boondocks, Simpsons, South Park, all of that, that's all that in combined. This is one big roller coaster of comedy. Shout out to my alma mater, Norfolk State University, the inspiration behind the comedy world. You need to hurry up and just get it. I got 4 volumes out. They're hilarious. Like, stop faking. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. It's tight. It's like that, all the things. Like, it's fire, everything. It'll knock your socks off. It'll knock your wig off. It'll make you, I don't know, but it's that funny. Go get it. Just get it. Get it.
I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
Hold up. So, hold up.